clothing resale. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hit you with the numbers first. That way I can fulfill your curiosity. And then if you want to stick around and learn more about what I do, then awesome. So in this last sale, I actually made a grand total of $1,200 and almost about 10% of that in fees. So I brought home $1,100. So that was actually quite a decent return considering the fact I only had $2,400 in inventory listed, and that is because I couldn't get all of it in time. With the harvest season, trying to get all of the food put away, I could not enter quite as much as I wanted to. So I had $2,400 in inventory. I sold $1,200, so that's half of it. And mind you, at least 400 of that never even made it to the sale because it's seasonal and it wasn't going to go into a winter sale. That means a large majority of the stuff that I took actually sold. So that's an excellent return on my time, and I also worked a few shifts in order to increase my percentage because most consignment sales, they work on a fee structure and they keep anywhere from 50 to 30% of what you sell. And with this sale, I was able to get up to 90% of my sales by volunteering for shifts, and most of them work that way. You can work shifts to recover some of that percentage. So today I'm actually going through a lot that I just purchased, and this will be going into the next sale. Some of these pieces won't be able to go into the sale because they are actually winter, but there are some great pieces in here, and I buy bulk lots to resell. So I find that people who just want to get rid of the clothes quickly, I buy all of them and then I sort them and flip them at these sales. This last sale was my biggest one yet, and this one that's coming up, the spring one, will be way bigger than that one because I'm going to have all winter to tag clothes, hang them, and get them ready for consignment. Today's only going to be a short video because I don't want to dive too much into it unless I know you guys are interested in me doing so, such as the pricing for everything. But I want you guys to know that this is such an easy way to supplement your income, especially if you are a stay-at-home mom. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you probably already have just hundreds or thousands of dollars of clothing already hanging out in your house that you could resell. So this is a great source of income. It's really fun too, and it's not too bad. I mean, it's not labor intensive. It's not too time intensive because you can do a few hours every day, every week, however you need to do it. My goal for this sale was to have $2,000 in inventory listed and to make $1,000 after the fees. I exceeded both of those goals, and my goals for the next sale will be to have at least $5,000 in inventory and bring in about $2,500. We can use that money to build pastures, to build new shelters, an additional greenhouse, more garden plastic. There are so many things that we could do with that money around our little mini farm that we have going on here, and I can't wait to continue building. Since I'm not able to work outside of the home, this is one of the many ways that I bring an additional cash flow into our home. I do this and I do several other things. So everything really adds up together. If you're a stay-at-home mom and you want to learn more about this process, if you want to learn more about how I do this, feel free to send me an email, and if there's enough interest, I will most definitely create some videos about this process because it's just such a great way to make money. And there's so many people out there who just want the clothes out of their house. They don't even care to make much of anything off of them. They just want them gone because they take up so much space, especially newborn clothing. So it's just an excellent way to help somebody else. It gets it off their hands quickly and easily. They get a little chunk of money out of it, and then you can turn around and flip it for your own profit. Now, as you can see here, there is one with a stain, so I will try to get that out, but no guarantees I'll be able to. But in any case, still no big loss. There are so many cute things in this lot. It'll be a great addition to my inventory, so I can't wait to get it added. And here's another one with a stain on it, as you can see here on the neckline. It's always a problem with baby clothes, especially being formula fed. I did notice that between my children. Formula fed usually results in way more stains than breastfed, so they are harder to get out, but I will manage. And as you can see, there's even some in here that are still new with the tags. So if you've been thinking about getting into resale, definitely do it. It's so much fun. It's a great additional source of income. It is not overly saturated in most areas, which means you should easily be able to find clothing lots around you and find consignment sales near you. If you have a large enough inventory, then it would be feasible to travel an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours in one direction just to get to a sale to make some money twice a year. Our sales are twice a year, so it's a great way for me to turn a profit in both spring and fall. But $1,100, I mean, that's a tidy little chunk of change. It's not bad. Not bad at all, especially whenever you consider that what I invested was roughly $300 at most, and I still have a ton of that stuff that isn't even in my inventory. Now, the stuff I already had on hand that never even got put into my inventory, the stuff that never made it to the sale, I've got over $5,000 worth of clothing that could go. And this only adds to it. Now, I've bought this lot for $70. I also have another lot that I bought for $68. Technically, I paid $65 for it because $3 of that was a Matilda Jane dress for my daughter. So I'm excluding that $3. I could even knock more off of it if you want to be honest. As you can see, there's just so much here to work with. And again, stains. There's quite a few stains in here, but no big deal. I should be able to get some of these out. And how darling is that? Brand new in the bag mud pie. Adorable little bibs. Darling onesies. Look at this little onesie. It is just darling. Another brand new outfit with the tags. It's absolutely adorable. Look at this little sleeper. It is just too cute.